Everyone is talking about Frank Vatrano getting absolutely destroyed with an uppercut to the face, saying he deserves it because he started it with a cross-check. However, no one is talking about the play that actually started it, since the viral clip going around conveniently starts with the cross-check. With 20 seconds left in the first period of the Ducks' first Sharks game, Vatrano placed the puck right in front of his bench as Klim Kostin is heading for a change. As Kostin skates by, he clips Vatrano with his elbow, and it didn't look accidental. Yes, Kostin is taller, but you can clearly see him look at Vatrano's head and lift his elbow to make contact. This leads to Vatrano's cross-check. Then, not only did Kostin initiate the original headshot, but then he also followed it up with what was a borderline sucker punch. What makes this even more ridiculous is that both players received coincidental minors, Vatrano for cross-checking, which he deserved, and Kostin only roughing. Not at least a double minor is wild. But I guess the refs didn't see the elbow like most of everyone else. The NHL does want to cut down on headshots, so Kostin will most likely be fine today. And I wouldn't be shocked if there's more, cause there should be. Luckily, Frank was okay. That moment had me fired up though, and you think the Ducks would be too. And they were for a bit to start the second, drawing an early penalty, which of course they didn't score on, giving the Sharks momentum, but Dostal stood tall between the pipes. The Ducks' best scoring opportunity came midway through the period. Carlson carried the puck through the neutral zone, finding a streaking Zegras coming off the bench, and he delivered the crispest pass of the whole game. Zegras shot, creating a juicy rebound for Gauthier, who had a wide-open net for his first NHL goal, but missed it wide. Upon review, Cutter was hooked on the play. The Sharks tried to rough him up a bit, but Luneau stepped in, and Zegras even gave some hugs and kisses for good measure. The Ducks got a power play out of the mess, but unsurprisingly, they couldn't convert again. A scary moment came toward the end of the second when Fowler got hit and crashed awkwardly into the boards. Fortunately, he was okay. McTavish wasted no time coming to his defense, and even Zegras joined the scrum. Somehow the Ducks ended up with the only penalty, but they managed to kill it off early in the third period. The third period was all about Dostal, who put on a goaltending clinic. His efforts were rewarded with a fourth-line goal that didn't look like a fourth-line goal. Leeson to McGinn touch pass to Lundstrom, who roofs it. Verbeek wanted more scoring from the bottom six, and they delivered in Game 1. The fourth line played with speed and grit all night long. The Ducks' best line by far. Dostal continued to lock things down, and finally, the best Ducks forward of the night, Zegras, iced the game with a late goal. He catches Fowler's deflected clearing attempt, spins, and fires from the opposite corner of the ice. Yes, you heard that right. Zegras was out there defending a 1-goal lead. He looked like the best player on the ice all night long. He was attacking the middle, and the only one who could consistently carry the puck in. He looks quicker this year, and defensively, he is starting to look like a complete all-around player. The Ducks win 2-0, earning Dostal his second career shutout. It was one of those rare games where the players who deserved to be rewarded got rewarded. Even Fowler had a solid game, despite being overworked last year like the Ducks broadcast mentioned. You don't say. Basically though, everyone else in the lineup was still shaking off the rest from 8 days off. And it showed early in the first, as Dostal shutout almost wasn't, as 2 minutes into the game, Mintyukov got flat-footed on the PK on a stretch pass, but luckily the Ducks video coach was on it and challenged for offsides, which it clearly was. Let's see what else. Minty made some sharp-looking defensive plays, leading both teams in ice time too. Definitely some bad turnovers though, but he was able to recover. A lot of the extra ice time probably had to do with Lacombe being taken out of the lineup last minute for illness. Hopefully no one else gets sick. On a positive note, Fowler's mentioned that Gibson is riding the bike and might return to skating this weekend. Oh yeah, and Gudas absolutely killed a man in the first period too. It wasn't the prettiest win. Without Dostal, they would have lost easily. But starting the season off with a win feels good. The challenge gets tougher though, as tonight they face the hot Golden Knights at 7 p.m. While Dostal deserves some rest, how can you not put him in after his performance? Cronin was undecided yesterday, so it'll be interesting to see what he does today. Thank you to our members. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and go Ducks!
Check.
Go Stall!
You got a little mark, everybody. I guess it's got to personalize it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
All right, boys, great job. Great start, and let's continue.
Yeah!